Hi everyone, my name is Ankush and welcome back to Learnomate Technologies YouTube channel. Again, today we are coming with a very interesting concept of PostgreSQL, and in PostgreSQL there is a concept we called it as a MVCC, multi-version concurrency control. So what is this? See, first of all guys, try to understand that MVCC is not a new concept. This MVCC is a concept which is supported by the multiple other databases like Oracle is there. Then we have PostgreSQL definitely. Limited, it is also supported in SQL Server databases and multiple other databases also. So what is MVCC? Multi-version concurrency control. The main purpose of MVCC to allow your read and write operation at a time. For example, I'll tell you. Consider that I have one employee table. Okay, consider that this is my employee table. So we have EMP table. Under this EMP table, there are two columns are there. We have, let's say, ID and this is my name. What is the ID? Let's say the ID is 100 and there is a person called Sagar. This is my employee table. Okay. Now consider a situation that there is a user one. He got connected to the PostgreSQL database, and what he is doing? He is trying to change the Sagar. He is trying to update Sagar with let's say Akash. He fired the command. There is a user one, he got connected to the employee table and he is trying to update the Sagar with what? Akash. Okay, he is trying to update Sagar with Akash. At the same time, there is a user 2 and he got connected to the database and he is trying to do the select level operation. He is trying to select the name. So what he will get? Whether he will get Sagar or he will get Akash. To answer this question, first of all we need to understand that whether the commit is done or not, because whenever you are performing any DML operations, in order to make that transactions permanently, we need to do commit or you can roll back also, right? Now when user one change the name from Sagar to Akash, before commit, let's say he has not done the commit yet, before commit, so I'll mention here, before commit, what will be the name he will be able to see? He will see Sagar. But after the commit, after commit, what name will be visible? The name will be visible called Akash. So basically what you understood from here, that your write operations and read operations can run parallelly. It is not blocking to each other. They are not blocking to each other. Your write and read is running parallelly. This is good for the performance of your PostgreSQL database, and that is the reason this feature is supported by multiple RDBMS database also. But you might be asking that, okay, what if these two users are trying to update at a time, what will happen? Consider that he is trying to update the name from Sagar to Akash. So user 1 is trying to update Sagar to Akash, and at the same time if user 2, he is also updating, what is updating? He is updating the name Sagar to, let's say he is updating to Ram. Then, and both the transactions are not committed. U1 is also updating, U2 is also updating, U1 has not committed. In PostgreSQL, if you don't want to do auto commit, you can write it under begin statement and you can write down your update. So unless and until you don't commit, it will be uncommitted transactions. So basically U1 and U2 both are doing write operations. Is it possible? First of all, is it possible that two users can write to the same record at a time? No, it is not possible. It is not possible. So here what will happen? U1 and U2 will block each other. So basically two write operations is not possible. One write, one select is possible, but both the users cannot write at a time. That is not possible. So U2 user, because let's say this is the row level locking. U1 has tried to update the name. So the row level locking has been created. U2 cannot update at a time. Why? Because U1 is already holding that row. So unless and until he is doing commit or he is doing rollback, U2 user cannot do anything. As soon as he has done the commit, as soon as U1 user has done the commit, U2 user transactions will be completed. Understood? And overall, all these concepts are coming under the MVCC only, multi-version concurrency control. So what is the purpose of MVCC? The main purpose of MVCC is your write and read will not block to each other. Your write and other write can block to each other unless and until the first transaction is not completing its transactions. But how internally it is happening, right? That is the next question which will be there in your mind. See, actually, it's quite simple. I'll take one more example or same example. See, generally what happens, let's say this is my employee table. We have ID, name, and I'll keep it one more record like salary. So ID is 1, here the name is Sagar and salary is 1000. Okay. So basically what will happen, if you are changing the salary from 1000 to 2000, let's say you change the salary from 1000 to 2000. Generally what we think that the same record will be updated, but in PostgreSQL it does not like that. Whenever you are updating one record, whenever you are trying to update a record, what PostgreSQL will do, PostgreSQL will create a new tuple. So basically one more record will be added to the table, one Sagar with the new salary. Did you understand? Whenever you are trying to update the 1000, the same record will not be getting updated. Internally it will insert one more record, one Sagar 2000, and after the commit this record will be still available in the PostgreSQL database table. This tuple means row, basically we called it as a date tuple, and this will be my live tuple. Now when you are firing a command, like let's say you are firing like select star from emp, so which record will come? The record with 2000 will come and it will be visible to the end user, not the previous one, because that tuple is date tuple. And understanding na, right? Understanding na? So you might be thinking that, let's say if I'm updating 1 million record, and if 1 million record, if I'm trying to update 1 million new insert will be happen behind the scene. So don't you think that in the PostgreSQL database table, lot of date tuples will be there. So there is a chances that you may have in this table, there are some live tuples. In between that you have some date tuples will be there, and there are some live tuples. So it is a combination of live tuples and date tuple. Does this row with the date tuple, is it useful? No, because if you have a lot of date tuple in your PostgreSQL table, you will see the performance issue. You will see performance, because when you say that you are selecting a data, it can scan the date tuple also. It will not be visible to the end user, but it will scan it. So performance wise it's a big problem. Second thing is the table size. You consider that the table size will be double if you have a lot of date tuples. And there is one more problem is there, we call it as a transaction wraparound. So what is that? I will discuss later. But consider as of now there are two problems, because we have performance issue and table size is also getting increased. While learning about the MVCC, you need to understand one more terminologies, because those terminologies are very important, and that's something we called it as a xmin and xmax. So what is this? Okay, let's try to understand that. Consider that I have one employee table. Same example we'll take. We have ID, name and salary. So what is the ID? ID is 1, name is Sagar, okay, and salary is 1000. Now whenever you are inserting a record, whenever you are inserting a new record, so basically what will happen, you will get xmin. So xmin is referring to insert. So xmin is basically a transaction ID when you insert a new record. So what is the transaction ID? Let's say it is 100. What is the xmax here? Xmax will be your 0. I'm talking about the insert. Remember that. This is something when I am doing insert. Okay. Now, okay, this is something when I'm doing insert. Now, what will happen next? Now, what will happen next? Now, consider a situation that, okay, you have inserted a record and you got xmin, which is 100, xmax is 0. Xmax is mainly responsible whenever you are making some changes. Now, what is changes? You try to change the salary from 1000 to 2000. So, what will happen? That time, as soon as you do update statement, your xmin and your xmax, what will happen? Now, this is a new transaction. Insert is a new transaction. Update is a new transactions. So, you will get here 101. You will get xmin 101. Your xmax will be 0. But what will happen to this previous insert, because this is not committed yet. So in that duration, what will happen? Your xmax value will become 101. So this is my before tuple, like before, and this is my after. So basically this is a snapshot. You got my point? When you insert it, you got xmin 100, xmax was 0. When you update it, xmin, this is a new transaction ID, xmax is 0 only. Now when you do select, see before commit, if you do select, so which transaction will be visible, this one or this one? Before commit I am saying. So you will get these transactions. And after commit, which tuple you will see? You will see this tuple you will see. So basically what will happen in the PostgreSQL database table, you will have old tuple also, new tuple also. Old tuple also, new tuple. Which is the old tuple? This is my old tuple. This is my new tuple. Old tuple will be visible before the commit. And after the commit, you will see this one. But after commit, you will see this one. You want to see this practically. I know that this is quite confusing. If you see it practically, you will understand it much better way. Don't worry about that. I will take care of it. But not now, because this is quite lengthy, you know. So what I will do, I am coming with the new batch of PostgreSQL DBA training. Again, real-time practical based job-oriented training. We have offline batch also available as well as online batch also available. Offline in Pune location, Wakad. So if you guys are interested to start your journey as a PostgreSQL DBA, because PostgreSQL is having a lot of demand in the market, you can reach out to the Learnomate and the numbers are available over here. Along with that, we also have multiple other trainings also available like Oracle DBA, RAG DBA and multiple other technologies. So you can reach out to the Learnomate. Follow me on my Instagram, LinkedIn. You can also join our WhatsApp group. The link is available in the description of this video. Let me know your thought process, like, you know, are you interested for the next video? Comment interested in the video so that I'll create a new video on it. If you don't understand this part, don't worry about that. I'll show you practically in the next video. So please subscribe, share this with your friends, colleagues, because this is very important, especially interview point of view, but I'll take care of it. Thank you so much.